Hello. Welcome back to the channel. And I just, I don't know if I'm ready. It's time for Miyeon's comeback, her actual title track. The pre-release single blew me the fuck away. If you watched that reaction, then I lost my shit. I lost it over that pre-release track. So definitely check that out. I'm gonna have it as my I'm gonna put a card somewhere, and it's not gonna be where I said card. It's not gonna be that professional because I'm just gonna throw it somewhere. But I will have that card there because I reacted to that pre-release, and I'm just curious about what sound we're gonna go for here because I just don't. What I am certain of is that it's definitely gonna go in a different direction. I don't think anyone does that. I don't think anyone releases a pre-release track and it has like their title track is like the same vibe. And considering what she did and how outside of the box the pre-release track was for K-pop, I definitely think that's where her mind is, of like being unexpected and switching things up. So I don't expect the same sound. I expect something different. I'm excited to hear whatever it's gonna be. Of course, please do like, comment, and subscribe if you like the reaction. Please do become a free member on Patreon, join the Discord server, follow on Twitch, all of the things. If you're into it, if you would like to. Yeah, I'm only gonna watch this once because I'm on my I always am. I'm on my lunch break, so I'm gonna try and fit this in. So therefore, I will give you a pause warning. I don't get to redeem myself. I don't get to like do all the pausing now and then watch a clean run through, which is what I prefer. So we'll probably pause, But yeah, let's just get into it. God, I'm so excited. Okay. The piano, we're already okay. I'm gonna relax. So okay, I'm gonna relax. Turn this up. It's happening.
쏟아지는 아픔에 행복했던 날 잃은 채 습관처럼 널 그려내 어김없이 완전같이 들리는 네 목소리 끝이 없는 너란 dreaming 3, 4 날 잊을 수가 없게 You save me 꼭 그날처럼 사랑한 그 빛으로
What is this album gonna be? Oh, Jesus, the falsetto, the head voice. My girl is different. Miyeon is on some other shit, man. Okay. I need to. Okay, I'm not gonna go back. We're not gonna go back. But I just want to say the chorus. It's so full. We don't need the empty spaces. We can fill in the empty spaces. The layers are there. It's so, everything is so in concert with one another. Like every element of this track is so in concert with the other thing. The background vocals, the ad-libs. Honestly, literally, I'm just like being overwhelmed by the layers of the ad-libs with the actual chorus. The instrumental came in like that, the way the instrumental came in to begin with, first of all, just like the other elements of that, the other instruments. And this is just so, I felt this way about Reno. It's just like, I don't feel that, okay, I want to say obviously I love K-pop, and K-pop is so cool. It has so many signature sounds to it, and it's incredible. But I do feel like there's a pretty clear distinction between K-pop and more Western music, such as I'm used to. So that's what I mean when I say stuff like, oh, like this isn't even K-pop or something like that. It's not meant to, I'm not comparing them on a like this. That's not what I mean. So like even with Reno, I said Reno's not K-pop. It's not. Nothing about Reno is K-pop. Nothing in Reno is like has any of these K-pop signatures to it, like the way that the melodies are, or sort of the quirky production that you kind of get, or it's even the experimental element is becoming more and more common, I think, as a signature in K-pop. And I almost feel the same. This is closer to that, just because this is kind of is more of a standard sort of feels like almost like an upbeat ballad kind of thing, right? So this is closer to what we're used to getting in K-pop, but again, like there's something about the style, especially the vocal arrangement, that to me is so familiar as a Westerner. This is just so familiar to me. So I certainly do hope that K-pop fans are embracing what she's putting out right now, because if anything, I would be worried that it will be a negative if something sounds a little bit too Western for K-pop stans. Like, you know what I mean? I think if Miyeon was just a soloist and she wasn't affiliated with the idol world, maybe this would be more embraced the direction she went with this album. I don't know. I don't know what the vibes are as far as that goes. So I don't know if this is something that appeals to K-pop fans, or this would appeal to just people who love music in Korea who don't really appreciate idol groups and don't really know idols. Because I know that there's, as much as we love K-pop and we think it's the biggest, most important thing in the world, I do understand that in Korea, idol groups and K-pop and idol music is kind of a whole separate thing outside of the overarching like music industry. So I'm just hoping that she's gonna get her flowers. At this point, that's all I'm worried about. Like, because my girl is putting out some like quality. Like, this is taste, this is tea, and I just want I want it to be appreciated. But I feel like K-pop fans have not been embracing. I feel they haven't been embracing stuff like this. I don't know why. Oh my god. This is pretty chill. Maybe, if nothing else, Neverland should mess with this one. The acoustic? Y'all hear these notes? This is such an interesting choice for a title track. I'm scared. I feel like it's too chill for people. I don't know, man. I'm worried. Because I feel like I hear stuff like Artemis Birth. I hear stuff like that, or Artemis Virtual Angel, or Artemis Icarus. Basically Artemis. And I'm like, I don't understand how Artemis isn't like one of the biggest groups in K-pop, because they make absolute art. Like it is stuff that they do is mind-blowing. And I just feel like I don't know, you know, for a long time, I say for a long time, I just became an NMIXX fan, but I mean, I've been going through there, like I'm aware of, I've heard all the titles, I know all the music, all of it, 100%. And so I feel like I've been here for years, but I keep hearing about NMIXX is underrated and underappreciated. I'm like, oh my god, like, are they not the most in the big four? How are they not the most popular big four group? Like, this is so cool. Everything they do is so cool. Their music is so cool and unique, and it's cool and unique, and it actually sounds fantastic. Like, that's the difference, you know. Being different and doing stuff that's different doesn't really matter if it doesn't sound good. It sounds phenomenal. So clearly, NMIXX broke out of that. People have embraced NMIXX. They loved Blue Valentine. They're going back. They're going through the discography. And answers are growing and growing. They're smashing records. They've apparently rescued JYPE entertainment stock. You know, some people have embraced NMIXX, but it took until now. I'm like, Dash, see that? High Horse? Hello, High Horse. Like, I'm like, How is that not what did it? Like, I don't understand. This is so cool. This is so different. This is so outside the box. And like, it feels like it's really a something that the overall K-pop fandom just is not super open to. So I get worried when I'm hearing something that I think is phenomenal and different and outside the box and it's just going to be #1 on Melon, and people are going to be like, you know, people are going to be spreading this around and talking about how great it is, how unique and how artsy it is. I think that's going to happen all the time with certain K-pop releases, and then it's just like, no, nothing. But you know what I mean? Just a really kind of a typical kind of banger. That's usually, listen, and there are some boy groups that I really am starting to like and whatever, but it's usually a boy group because I just think that in general boy groups just are more appreciated than girl groups. So usually some kind of like banger that's going to be like really hype music by a boy group, like that's going to be #1 on Melon all the time, and I'm like, okay. But then people turn around and then they say they're bored with K-pop. They say K-pop is falling off. They say what happened, or like 5th gen has nothing, 4th gen has nothing. Like it's always blaming it on a generation. And so sometimes I just wonder, what do K-pop fans want? Like, what do you want? I don't know what you want. Do you want to go back to like more 2nd gen vibes, but then you say derogatory things about 2nd gen artists in 2025? You call them hags, you say they're washed up whenever they're competing for the charts, but then you say, I miss real K-pop. Then you get things that are more still more modern, but they're like bangers and stuff like I was just talking about. And like I said, that is what usually shoots up to #1. But then sometimes people are like, oh, I'm so tired of this. This isn't interesting anymore. K-pop's boring. And so then you get people who are doing more experimental stuff, more outside the box stuff, and then you sleep on it. So I don't really know what K-pop fans want, but I hope they want Miyeon. And that is what I'm going to end with. Because Reno, Say My Name, but fantastic tracks. Reno is phenomenal. They've opened their hearts to NMIXX, thank God. And I can only hope for the same for Artemis. And I'm sure you guys have plenty more examples of people who've been very different and have sort of stretched the bounds or pushed the envelope for what is released as K-pop in the world of K-pop. But yeah, so anything else for this will most likely be reacted to either on stream, or it will be just something for Patreon, so like a It's Live or something like that. Reno, the It's Live for Reno, that was on stream this past weekend, so most likely the It's Live for this, I'm sure it'll either be requested for stream this weekend, or I will just throw it on the playlist myself. But yeah, this was great. I'm completely satisfied by everything. I'm so proud of what she's done with the pre-release and with this. I cannot wait to hear the rest of the album. Haven't decided what I'm going to do about that yet. I think if it's just a mini album, once again, maybe those tracks will just be thrown onto the live stream this upcoming weekend. But yeah, guys, just let me know what you think. I'm so happy, and I'm so happy for her. This is her second mini album. I need to catch up. I gotta go find the first one. I don't think I reacted to anything from it, which is an absolute failure, an oversight on my part. But yeah, but be happy, be healthy. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you later, guys. Bye.